What's the difference between a superkey, candidate key, primary key, and alternate key? When you're designing a database table, this question comes into play. So a superkey is an attribute or set of attributes that uniquely identifies each record in a table. There can be many superkeys to choose from. The candidate keys are a subset of the group of superkeys, and these candidate keys are superkeys which don't include any attributes that are unnecessary in order to make a unique value for every record in the table. The primary key is the candidate key that is actually selected to be the primary key of a table. And then the alternate keys are those candidate keys that were not selected. So we'll take a look at an example. Here's a table, and it's a student table with a student ID and then some student attributes: last name, first name, middle initial, address, city, state, phone. So some of the super keys that we might see are student ID and phone, student ID, last name, first name, middle initial, last name, first name, middle initial, and phone, last name, first name, and phone. So there could be other super keys as well. From this group of super keys, we can see these candidate keys. Student ID. Student ID by itself will provide a unique value for every record in the table. First name, last name, middle initial could also be a candidate key. Last name, first name, and phone could be a candidate key. So you can see that we don't have any extra, any candidate keys, any values that are not necessary. So for instance, student ID phone, we don't need, that isn't a candidate key because student ID alone will provide a unique value for every record in the table. Phone is an unnecessary attribute in order to create a unique value. The primary key actually selected in this situation is student ID. That is the most obvious choice in this case. And then we have these alternate keys, the candidate keys that are not selected.